Well, the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program was up in the air for the past 4 years under the Trump administration. But on day one in office, President Biden announced plans to continue the DACA program and start working toward a pathway to citizenship for immigrants who were brought here illegally when they were children.
It's led a lot of people who were scared to apply and feared the information would be used against them to come forward. Fox 8's Rashida Kaba spoke to an organization looking to help North Carolinians prepare their documents for free.
That's right, Katie. So President Biden's act to go ahead and try to preserve the DACA program was hopeful for a lot of people. Others say that it was merely just a step in the right direction, and they want to see action being put behind those words, specifically in the front of immigration reform for North Carolinians. In the meantime, a few organizations are doing their part to make the difference.
Since President Biden entered office, we definitely have seen an increase in the number of individuals who have come to our site seeking our services.
President Biden's first day in office included reinstalling the DACA program for nearly 800,000 Dreamers, or immigrants who were brought to the U.S. by their parents as children. But that means they'll have to renew their documents. That's where immigrationhelp.org comes in.
So now we help individuals prepare their forms in the areas of naturalization, family green card, and also DACA renewals and applications.
The organization pairs up with students and lawyers who volunteer their time to immigrants across the country. Harvard student Fernando Urbina says his organization has recently seen more people reaching out for help to review documents as first-time DACA applicants.
There have been several individuals from North Carolina who have sought support from our organization, and so we believe that there are definitely many more within the state that might need our help.
And like immigrationhelp.org,
Siembra NC started in 2017 in a direct response to the Trump administration.
Lara Garduna is one of the founders of Siembra NC, whose goal it is to help immigrants in North Carolina with any assistance they may need, including DACA aid, working with lawyers pro bono. Laura is also a DACA recipient.
I usually say that it's my father's dreams and hopes for us. My father worked in the tobacco fields in North Carolina, and then he worked in a poultry processing plant, and then worked in construction.
She says while the renewal of the program is a positive step,
A relief that the Trump administration lost its bid for a second term, and cautious about what words mean without action, right, under the new Biden administration.
she's hoping for immigration reform so people like her and her father will have a permanent pathway to citizenship.
There is not a place I can line up to. There are hundreds of thousands of people who have been in line for decades. And that system doesn't work for the people in line, and it doesn't work for this country.
Now, President Biden's plan did have mention of a pathway to citizenship, but it's still unclear exactly how that's going to be done. Tonight at 11, we'll have more information on why Fernando says the diversity in Biden's cabinet could make the difference for immigrants here. Live tonight in Greensboro, Rashida Kaba, Fox 8 News.